So I think that approaching each individual with a sense of they can contribute something very unique based on their unique cultural background is one way to go. And working as a team is really important, and the success of the team comes from having each individual contribute their knowledge, their experience, whether it may be helpful for this project or another. But learning about everyone's strength is really important.
One way Columbus State can do that is by allowing people to have access to webinars. People have access to different types of forums and professional development, and they can go ahead and try to improve themselves in that way.
Well, as a professor of history, this is something that we do all the time in our classrooms, because all of human history is essentially the history of diversity and how we process that diversity, how we reorganize ourselves around that diversity. And one of the central messages for most history classes is how do we push past the power and the prejudice that's often, as you say, engendered in these processes.
I think listening, oftentimes it can be a little difficult to understand how to respect someone's boundaries, how to make sure that the person feels comfortable, they feel respected, they feel like they're treated in a dignified manner. It's hard to do that without listening to them, especially if it's someone who everyone has their own set of experiences, everyone has their own set of, their own background, their own form of thinking, how they were developed as an individual, and what works for one person or what works for a specific group of people might not work for everybody else. So sometimes taking the time and just listening without the intention of responding or without the intention of simply saying, oh, well, I have a solution to this problem. Sometimes it's just simply listening and allowing that person to feel comfortable, and by creating a space where they can use their voice and they can talk and they can explain to you, this is who I am as a person, this is why, this is what I can bring to the table. And that way different people have an opportunity to bring together different talents, different opinions, and different forms of thinking to create a better environment overall for everybody.
By allowing students to not only have a diversity chair and diversity forum, but also with the different clubs and organizations that they can join, and also by staff and faculty also emulating that no matter who you are, you're still a person and we still care about you.